Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. And big up to every single one of you who's live and logged in already. Much appreciated. Now, before I get underway, I just wanted to explain to my subscribers why I decided to give my channel a rename this morning. It's because I was thinking, yeah, let's try it out. Let's try Josh CJ Army United. I mean, first of all, I was really liking it, but as the day went on, I was a bit on the fence about it. So I set up a poll in the community tab, and my goodness me, my original channel name won by a landslide. So I was happy to change it back immediately, but apologies, I made that change, okay, without consoling in you guys, which I hold my hand up, okay? Accountability is the best ability, and I hold myself fully responsible for that, okay? I should have communicated with you guys first, but I thought I'd try it and see what you guys think. And obviously, you weren't a fan in the new name, so it's okay. I'm more than happy to go back to my original name because that's how you know me, Mr. Joshy J. Because I set up three options, right? I said, go back to Mr. Joshy J Army United, or Mr. Joshy J Army United, and you all wanted my original name back. So that's what we've done. We've now switched back immediately, but thank you for your understanding, people, and thank you for voting on the community tab to make my decision very, very easy at the end of the day. If you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? Oh yeah, I forgot to put in the live chat my channel membership, haven't I? Good evening, Mr. What happened to Josh? Must be YouTube records in terms of changing. Well, you see, I asked everyone, Michael, but you know, I thought I was set up a different name, try it out, but I was a bit on the fence about it. So I asked my community, and they all liked the name Mr. Josh J. So that's why I changed it back, mate. So yeah, that's why I switched it back. But anyway, let's see. I know what I need to do. I need to add my channel membership into live chat, don't I? Right, hang on. Let's get that typed in for a second. Oh, honestly, the joy sometimes. There we go. Gonna pin that on top of the live chat. Oh, what? Get out there, man. Hold on. There we go. Gosh. Pin message. Here we go. There we go. That's now pinned. So, if you wish to become a channel member, anyone new to my channel, you're more than welcome. If not, then no worries. But the option's there if you want it. Same as I never force super chats, but I appreciate anyone who does donate them. But I never ever ask them because I'm not one of them YouTubers who go, "Get your super chats in, guys." Nope, I'm not one of them. Okay, I just enjoy interacting with my community. But anyway, let's have a look at some of your comments. Uh, Manchester United need to learn their lessons from Arsenal set pieces. And are you scared of Arsenal attack? No, mate, because Bukayo Saka is injured. Obviously, I hope your team knock them and Arteta's finished. He won nothing in 5 years at Arsenal. Disappointed Ronnie O'Sullivan pulled out in the Masters snooker tournament. That's interesting. Not heard about that. Good evening, Mister. Ba, 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 ba. Big up to you, Hayden Cox. There's no VAR in the FA Cup. No, not until the fifth round. I did not vote because I did not mind. That's okay. No problem. Yeah. Well, like I said, I gave the people the option and they liked my original name, so that's why I changed it back, Michael. Sky Source is saying that you may have to sell menu due to FFP. I mean, FFP, man, bollocks, absolute bollocks. Let's get it right. West Ham are getting relegated and keeping you guys in the league. Uh, I don't think so now, mate. I think with Graham Potter, that'll be fine. But stop doing PR stunts, Mr. Joshua J, with all the name changes. Well, like I said, I wanted to try it out, but it wasn't quite successful, so that's why I changed it. The Gunner stream wasn't epic enough. He needed Egal Talk Football to be on there. I needed like, oh mate, that stream was absolutely epic last night. He was absolutely cooking Henry Talks bollocks. He was getting absolutely roasted by Lee Gunner. I mean, and he got exposed live because Henry Talks Football literally changed the name of his title straight away. So clearly he's watching Lee Gunner stream. Caught in 4K, mate. You got caught in 4K. I fucking love it, man. Absolutely love it. These brown envelopes getting exposed. Oh, big up to you, Chris. How are you doing this evening, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going good, and I hope you had a good start to 2025. I've had a good start to 2025, so I hope the same for you as well, mate. But that was wow, unbelievable. But you have more channel names than Man United have points, Mr. Joshy J. Oh, you lot are mad, honestly. This chat is late, honestly. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Hang on. We'll remove one of them comments. Should still be pinned, shouldn't it? Oh, what? Oh, gosh, I had a mare here. I deleted both of them. Thank you, Sunshine. Oh, I like your profile picture, Guinness. That's nice. Oh, dear me, I just removed the pinned notification. Right, we'll do that again. What am I doing here, man? Seriously. Mr. Joshy J, Liverpool stinker and hugs. Oh, dear me. How did I do that? Henry Talks Football needs. Do you play GTA? I have done. I played the old GTA games like GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, GTA 4, GTA 5. Yeah, he does need to shut up. I agree. You don't like 14 Henry Talks Football. You just, my goodness sake, it's crazy. But yeah, GTA is a good game. I quite like it. Just having a mug of my decaffeinated coffee. Very nice. But yeah, you guys in the chat are just, you are elite, honestly. I love every single one of you guys. You're just absolutely amazing. But, like I said, I tried out the new channel name and it's okay to start with, but, I wasn't really fanning it deep down, so that's why I changed it back immediately. Hang on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, the hour lamp has just gone off because it's on the timer. Don't worry, we'll get that sorted. We'll get a bit more lights. There we go, that's better. How's the S20 Ultra going? Very well, mate, very well. That's better. Look at that, much more lights now. So, yep. Because see that other lamp, it's on timer, so it goes off after a certain time. Hello, Joshua J. I'm really enjoying my evening. Can you please give a shout out to my friend Ham? Big up to you, Ham. Big up to you, Ted's Gaming. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. I wonder what PR is said tonight. We'll soon find out in a minute. But without further ado, let's get on with the Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. I will read your chat again in a minute. So, yeah, let's get on with it. But yeah, I just wanted to explain the reasons why I tried out a new channel name, but it wasn't successful. So I'm not bothered about it one bit. Because like I said, this is not about me. This is about you guys as well. This is your channel. It's not just my channel. Ruben Amorim press conference reaction. I wonder if Mikel Arteta has done a press conference yet. Or is he doing it tomorrow? Because we can have a listen to what his is. His would be a laugh, man.
Ruben, this is your first game in the FA Cup. It's a traditional competition in English football. What do you know about the FA Cup and what have you seen and been told about it?
I see what everybody sees. Really old competition with a lot of history. I remember some.
Yes, it does have history. I love the FA Cup. You know, some people say it's lost its shine and magic, but I completely disagree. I think it's amazing still in the FA Cup.
Finals. I think when we won the treble against Newcastle, Sir Alex Ferguson saved some players. Was really important for the club.
There you go. Just mentioned Sir Alex Ferguson, the legend.
We won some sub cups. We want to continue. We know that at this stage we already have a really strong match, but we want to win, and also we want to continue to improve the team and the performance.
You said a couple of weeks ago that you would like to bring in some players if it was possible. The way that profit and sustainability rules work in this country, you get more money if the club sells players that it has brought through themselves. You've got two players there, Marcus Rashford, that we talk a lot about, who was brought through by the club. Kobe Mainoo, who has been mentioned this week, also brought through by the club. With those two players, would you be prepared to sacrifice those players in order to make the changes you want?
The first thing I think is hard. I don't remember to say clearly that I want new players. What I said is that sometimes the profile for this system is different. And the players came here with a different idea how to play. So I don't remember to say that so clearly that I want new players. What I said is that we need to improve recruitment.
Deep down, we all know he wants new players. 100%. It's obvious.
When we are targeting players, we need to have sure that they will cope with the demands. Sometimes you have to bet a little bit. And what I said also is that we have to improve our academy to bring young kids down.
Yes, but not signing too many young kids, because obviously Jason Wilcox, he's got a reputation of doing that, hasn't he? Signing too many kids, which one of my subscribers can confirm that in the live chat. Who's a Southampton fan. When he was at Southampton, he kept signing kids. So We cannot keep signing kids. You know, we need a mixture of experienced players and youth players. It's as simple as that because, like I said, this point many a times in the past, like especially last year, I say to be successful in elite sports, you need the right balance, the right structure. If you just had the team with just experienced players, you get found out. You had a team with just inexperienced players, you get found out. You know, you need the right setup, the right balance for it to be successful. Let's get it right.
Feels the club in the right way, and also with that rules, we are able to do some business and to have money to invest in the team. Connecting that with the second part of the question, our idea is always to keep the best players and the players that we build for this club. But we know the position that the club is in the moment. We will see, but I'm very happy, and I really like our players, especially the guys from the academy.
So, just on that, then, Ruben, can you say that Kobe Mainu, you want him to stay? Is he a United player you want to keep there for?
Yeah, my players are always my favorites. So I really love my players. I want to keep my players best.
Now, we know that's not true. He doesn't love every single player in that Manchester United squad. I mean, let's get it right. I mean, why is number 10 being dropped and why is Garnacho being dropped to the bench? I mean, it just goes to show that is a bit of an excuse, to be honest. A bit of PR there. That's the first PR I picked up on. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Come on now, seriously, what are we doing here, people?
The talented ones. So, like I said, it's a special moment in this club. It's a hard moment, we will see, but of course, I'm really happy that Kobe is improving, and also with the garden.
And as Simon mentioned, Marcus Rashford does come up in conversation a lot, but if he were to go on loan for the rest of this season, would he still have a future for you at Manchester United?
We will see.
Going to loan him out, sell him immediately, because I'm sick and tired now of all this dragging on week in, week out. It's like, just get it fucking done, yeah? Seriously, what are we doing here, man?
Guys, let's focus on the game. They are available. They are training. We will see the selection for this game. They have to focus just in playing the next game.
Yeah. Hi, Ruben, team to Norway. On Sunday, you play against Arsenal, but obviously having very talented Norwegian in the squad, Martin Ødegaard. What do you make about him as a player and how much of a threat he sees to Manchester United on Sunday?
Well, he's Martin Ødegaard, as Lee Gunner says, Gibraltargard has been absolutely abysmal recently, but he'll probably turn up against Manchester United, won't he? I mean, let's get it right here. But yeah, he needs to improve on his performances. Seriously, Arsenal captain, but his performances recently, shocking.
I think he's really special because his influence in all the game of Arsenal is impressive. And I play against them with Sporting. He didn't play both games, and you feel it in the team. When he's playing, Arsenal is a different team, but they can win and they can lose with or without Ødegaard. So I expect a strong team. If Ødegaard is in the team, they will be stronger for sure.
Hi, Ruben. You talked after the Liverpool game about being disappointed that you didn't go on to win the game. How difficult is that from your side of things, because you rotate the squad quite a lot, to reach those demands that you expect from the players on a weekly basis?
I think we rotate more in that part where we were trying to find out what kind of player do we have. Then a lot of players were returning from injuries. Now we are rotating less. I feel that sometimes I have to choose fresh legs because I look at some players in the same position and I feel that they are at the same level. So I try to put some fresh legs Now we had time to train a little bit more. I expect our team to understand better the game. We try to work on set pieces because it's really important. We suffered a lot in the last game, so we'll see. I don't rotate because I want to rotate. I'm not different than the other coach. I'm trying to find out the best solutions to win every game, and sometimes I have doubts which player I'm going to put, and then I put the guys more fresh to cope with the demands of the game.
Hi, Ruben. One of your predecessors here, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, said that cup competitions, while they're great to win, they can often hide or not a true reflection of where a team is at. Is that something you agree with? Is your priority then, in a sense, improving the league position and also the Europa League? So obviously that comes with a Champions League place rather than the FA Cup.
In this moment, I'm living day by day. What I'm thinking is that we had some 1 week without any game. We had day off. We could work the team a little bit, and then it doesn't make sense for me to rest players now to play both games really near. So I think we have to put the best team, and we have to win, and we have to follow the last performance. So I'm not thinking in that way because we are not in that moment. We are in the difficult moment. We are improving. We had some trainings. Let's put the best team to try to win, and then we will focus on the next game. So my focus is more in our week. We had time to train, to rest, so I will choose the best team to win because we want also to win the cup. And like you said, in the cup you never know.
Of course I would. We're the holders of the FA Cup, but why not win it again for a second year in a row? Go for it. Don't just roll over and admit defeat. Go for it.
So let's win. Sometimes it's better to win this kind of game, and then you have less time to rest, but your mind is so different that you can cope with the physical aspect of the game. So my focus now it's different. It's day by day. We just want to win this game, and then we'll think about the next one.
Just on that, Ruben, you said you play your best team. In that case, we start Andre Onana because obviously you started outside by India in the last cup game. So is it going to be Onana this weekend and not outside?
That is a special position. It's a very good question. He's going to play outside.
Outside. Thank you.
Right. Lots of the players after the game at Liverpool spoke about a change in mentality that it helped them perform so well at Anfield. Have you?
We'll soon see during the list. I mean, it's like, what are the players' mindset going to be? Because you never know what you're going to get with these players, do you?
Noticed that carrying on this week. I know you've had a free week on a training pitch. Has it carried on what you saw at Anfield, that kind of switch in mentality that maybe some of the players were talking about?
I felt that it was different because we could train. So you can push them. You can show what they need to do. It's so much easier with training. And then the environment is different because they felt the confidence in the performance. But we can say anything after a match or during a week. We have to show in the next game. So we are focused on that. But I felt that. I felt during the week they were focused on improving and they were open to learn. And that was a good feeling this week.
Oh, interesting. Obviously, there was a little bit of PR in there. When he says, like, I love the players and that. I mean, we know that's not true. Come on now. You and I, even like non-Manchester United fans, have seen this. Mikel Arteta. Has he done a press conference yet? Mikel Arteta press conference. Has he? Yeah, oh, here we go. He's officially done one. Lego Heads has done a press conference. Here we go. Let's listen to this. Let's get back to the chat in a second. This is going to be funny. Wonder what PR is. Yeah, I've read that one. You got any new subscribers? Ham said thanks. What was it called? I don't think I've seen it. Is there any reply? The FA Cup this season? Do anyone know? Ruben Amorim, more like Ruben. and Ruben, January is hard to get players. Do you think Tyson Fury will win the Ballon d'Or? I don't think so, but we'll wait and see. Manchester United are not an elite football club. Score prediction for United versus Arsenal. I'm going with a 2-1 victory to Manchester United. Liverpool, Ackers and Stanley. Well, I think 4-5 to Liverpool, to be honest. Who's going to get membership tonight? We need to get Cantona back. Henry literally changed the title. It's actually Ornstein confirmed. Cascella. Interest, not Rodizio Pinocchio. Caught out the title. How long does press conference last? PR. Yes, Hayden Cox, that was a bit of PR. I can't stand Arteta. He was talking rubbish last night before Newcastle. What about Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea. Who you guys playing? That's okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. So let's have a look. Chelsea, here we go. Oh, you're playing Morecambe, 3 o'clock. I miss your shirt, Hughes. Don't you worry, now definitely return at some point. Just I've been so busy doing other things on this channel. It's like, kind of lost track, man, but I will get back to it. Yeah, Morecambe. I think, again, similar to the Liverpool scoreline, 4-5. But anyway, let's listen to Mikel Arteta. Let's listen to him. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
If you're well, first things first, just how important is the FA Cup in terms of the competition for you?
Well, a massive part of our history. You know, we won it 14 times. It's a competition very attached to us, and a beautiful game to play against a massive club with very
Yeah, and to us as well. Don't forget that. We're attached to it as well. We've won this competition loads of times as well.
special occasion as well, with the amount of supporters that they're going to bring as well. So a very, very good game.
Reflected back to the time that you won the FA Cup with Arsenal, is that one of your finest days in management so far?
Yeah, obviously the memory of winning something, celebrate.
That's the last thing you won. So how can you say it's your finest day? You know, real talk, yeah? Literally, you've not won anything for 5 years now. Let's get it right.
Eating and sharing with your people is the ultimate goal. Never forget the process and the people that you are with. But
process, there you go. Never forget the process. As Arsenal fans like to say, trust the process, lads.
Overall, great memories about the competition.
Facing the Manchester United side, who have faced difficulties under Ruben Amorim, but got a draw with Liverpool last weekend. What have you made of the job that Amorim has done so far?
Well, when you look especially about the big teams, how they perform and the results that they got, very impressive. I know him well. I followed him a lot while he was in Portugal, and there is a big reason why he is where he is at the moment, and he fully deserves to be there.
You've spoken quite emotively about some of the issues he's experienced so far. Does it just go to show just how difficult it is to turn a club's fortunes around?
Hang on, what on earth is this journalist on about? What are you talking about our football club for? Focus on Arsenal, for fuck's sake, man.
Mid-season, I mean, can you relate to some of the experiences you maybe experienced when you first started here at Arsenal?
Well, I think every manager, you know, when he gets appointed, is for a reason. The reasons can be different. Sometimes it's just to improve a football team, to get more performance out of certain players. Sometimes it's to transform a football club. That's.
What about your football club? Have you transformed Arsenal? No, not really, because you failed to get over the line 2 seasons in a row to win a Premier League title. Let's get it right here.
A totally different dimension of a job. And if I have to relate to mine at that time, it was more towards that than the previous one that I mentioned.
And lastly, you've had some success in the January transfer window before the likes of Trossard and Jorginho coming in. What sort of profile player do you look for when you go to recruit in the January transfer window?
Well, first of all, someone.
You need a forward, mate. That's why your team is struggling for goals sometimes, because your team haven't signed a forward. It's as simple as that.
That can impact the team. Bringing bodies, it doesn't help at all. It's just about somebody that can impact immediately performance, and it can bring something that we don't have actually, and that's in this market very, very difficult to achieve. Thank you.
You were left a little bit frustrated after the other night by lack of cutting edge, given the dominance you've had. Had the same against Fulham. Everton, we heard you talk about how much you controlled and dominated the game. Where do you find that from? Is that solution, do you believe, in those players? Or are you at the point now where maybe there is somebody out there in January that can alter the chances?
My players.
Pardon?
My players.
Your players?
Yeah, 100%.
Your players aren't good enough, mate. Did he really just say that? My players. Oh my goodness me. Process has been 5 years, mate. Exactly what this Arsenal fan just commented. I seen in the comments section. Well, on the Arsenal channel. What the fuck, man? Oh wow, honestly.
And how do you go about getting more out of them? Because it has become a little bit of a familiar story in some of those games.
Well, depending, obviously, if you look at an example of a game or 2 or 3, that's a very short sample. You cannot use that. We don't use any short samples because they don't correlate to team performance. When you look a year or 2, team performance, scores, the amount of players that they are involved, then there is no discussion that we have to focus on our plays.
And also, you lost a lot of fans the other night, mate, and criticising the fans late and early, saying, "Oh, if the fans stayed, maybe we might have got back into the game." It's like, nah, get out of here, man. Seriously. These managers talk absolute bollocks, honestly. It's jarring. Think how many fans he lost, because once you criticise the fans, you know your time is coming to an end, and your time is coming to an end, fella. I tell you.
Right now, you aren't having discussions with those above you about reinforcing in that area in this transfer window.
We always have discussions with the ones above, discussing how we can improve the team.
We always have discussions. Really? Get out of here, man.
With whether the market is open or closed, because we have to plan for what the necessities are right now and what the necessities are mid and long term. So
necessities. Oh my goodness me, man. This is peak.
Those discussions are always open.
It's not a priority of yours.
Sorry?
If you could bring someone in, is that area not a priority of yours? Or is it a priority of yours?
No, the circumstances change because we have certain injuries of some big players. So there's always a possibility, but always if we believe that is somebody that really is going to make us much better.
And just finally, the all-important question. How's the ball for the weekend? Because it's another new ball and it's a very...
Oh, here we go. Let's listen to see what he's got to say about this, because he was saying Arsenal didn't win the game because of the ball and that. Get out of here, man. Oh, seriously, what are we doing here, people? It's just, oh, wow. Oh, my goodness me. Anyway, let's continue.
Special ball, isn't it?
Why is it so important?
Because it's a different brand, but also it's a special one because...
So what? It's a brand. All the balls are fucking same. Stop making excuses, yeah? Why your side didn't get anything against Newcastle. I tell you why your side got nothing against Newcastle. Because you were absolutely useless. Your team was useless. Let's get the narrative right here.
Manchester United are the holders, so they've got an extra
because of the
special
colour. Is what
Well, it might make a difference for you. You just never know, do you?
a good difference. So we adapt in Champions League is different. If you relate into the question I got the other day about the ball, and that what I said is every ball is different. Champions League ball is different grip, different fly, different feeling. That's it. It's not an excuse. It's a reality. Every pitch is different. Weather conditions changing in football. That's the beauty of it. That's it. We adapt to that. Never use it as an excuse.
Every pitch is different. I think you find majority of the teams in the Premier League, mate, have identical pitches, yeah? There, mate. What's he talking about, man?
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Jonathan from the club. Okay, that's going to be the fourth time we've worn the all-white kit to support the No More Red campaign. How important is the role of the club in a way, raising awareness of such a serious issue?
Great, because we have so many people putting so much effort, putting their lives to try to improve so many people's lives quality, creating safer spaces.
Seems to be they do that every, like the last couple of years in the third rounds, they seem to wear that white kit, you know, for charity, which I get that, you know, it's a good cause and that.
Safe environments, and when we got an opportunity to raise that in such a big occasion, I think we have to do it. So well done to the club, well done to everybody that is participating on that, because they put so much into it, and the impact is huge.
Speaking of big occasions, it's going to be 8,000 Manchester United supporters in the stadium, so there's going to be a huge cup-tie atmosphere on Sunday. It really means we really need our supporters to get behind the team and make some noise.
Yeah, we have to be more noisy, more on the front foot, certainly than then. Again, it's a special occasion to create that atmosphere. I think is beautiful.
Noisy. I mean, at the moment, it's completely divided in the Arsenal camp because apparently the other night there was fighting going on. You know, Arteta in fans and Arteta out fans fighting each other. I mean, you know that the end is approaching for this manager if that starts happening, because that literally started happening in the Arsene Wenger days.
Beautiful football atmosphere. Let's make it our own.
On Football London, I'm just thinking of the No More Red campaign. Obviously, being playing.
Oh my gosh, Football London. Oh my goodness sake. That is full of shites.
A different kit. I'm just curious, how does playing in a different kit to what you're usually used to, does it change anything anyway?
It does change, obviously. It's not something that we are used to it.
A different kit. I mean, you either play in your home kit, away kit, third kit. What difference does it make, man? Seriously. More excuses, man.
But I think it's for the right reason, for the right motive, and let's use it in the right way.
And usually in FA Cup's an opportunity for maybe some rotation. In particular, we see teams change their goalkeeper. Neto's waited a very long time for an opportunity to play. Not saying it would be tomorrow or Sunday, but what has it been like with him being behind the scenes with the group but not being able to get on the field? What contributions has he made?
Yeah, that's always with the players that are not playing many minutes, in his case as well, because he was cup tied for the Carabao Cup. Because David is doing so well, and we will decide what's the best option, because the history has changed a lot in the cup competition. When you look at last week, the lineups where it used to be years ago are completely different. So everybody has to be available and ready to play.
Charles, just in response to what you said, Scale there, it said sort of a small sample size of sort of 3 games in terms of struggles in front of goal. I think this season, 13 of his 30 games, you've scored 1 or less. You've only won a couple of those games. So it feels like it's a problem that's bigger than just a small sample size, because it's about 43% of the season. The struggles in front of goal. So it does not feel like it's a little bit more of a concern.
When we were the team that scored more goals in the calendar year in the Premier League, I don't think that can be a problem.
On one of those players, Martin has been so sort of consistent in front of goal. Like I've seen when he's scored once this season, and it wasn't from open play. And it's kind of a concern is that why do you think we've sort of the goals we've come to expect from him have dried out a little bit?
Because there are moments sometimes, and probably sustaining, and that's again when you go to probability and when you go to samples, sustaining attacking midfield.
Sustaining what? Sustain what exactly? Oh yeah, your side's bottle jobs, mate.
Scoring 15 goals like he did 2 years ago, it doesn't happen because it hasn't happened in 50 years. So we were very aware of that as well in the other side of the coin. So he's trying very hard. He has some big chances. We missed some opportunities. Just help him and make sure that he's confident enough to take the shots when he needs to do that because he's so good at it.
So Jordan, athletic. Just on talk about Martin. When he came back from injury, he really hit the ground running. He did a few quieter games lately. That's what coincided with Kyle going out injured. Is it a case that they become so used to playing each other and every single thing they do that without the other one, it takes them a lot of that time to adjust?
It can be an element of that. Obviously, he's come from an injury, and the first maybe week or two, you have that extra energy, and then you play every 3 days. He was ill as well for over a week, so that plays a part. So there are a lot of circumstances, but obviously it's inevitable to think when you have such a chemistry with a player and you are not together next to each other that you're going to notice something that is different.
If you're looking at the market potentially bringing in a lot forward, a lot of the signings the last couple of years have been versatile and take 2 or 3 positions. Are you at the stage now where you're looking at forwards? Do you want a specialist, or are you still looking for players who can play across all 3 positions?
Well, in the front position, comparing to what other clubs have done and the expenditure that we have there, we are very far from it over the years for different reasons. First of all, because we have already very good players and because we had many necessities in the squad to achieve in that period.
Bare necessities. Oh my goodness me. Is he talking about Jungle Book or something? Oh no, man. Oh, that's peak. That is absolutely peak. Get out here, man.
Just looking after that, because as you say, your spending has tend to be focused on the back line or the midfield or goalkeepers. Is that something that you're aware of, and is that something that now will change in your squad build?
Yeah, very well, because we have sets and limitations, and we have a lot of gaps and a lot of things to cover.
Limitations? What limitations exactly? Oh, because I've not seen any. Because you failed to get over the line winning a Premier League title in the last couple of years. So, what limitations exactly? Yeah. Wow.
To become the team that we want, and then the availability of those players. Can you afford them as well, even if you want to?
You got money, but it's just that you don't want to bring in the forwards. It's as simple as that.
And sometimes being not possible.
Nick, I was talking about when you won the FA Cup in 2020. As an experience when there's no sort of fans there, empty stadium, what was it like that day?
I was so happy, so proud, because it was a really tough period, emotionally as well. An experience, because obviously to take the first managerial job here in the middle of the season, then go home for 2.5 months, then start competing again in those circumstances. It was tricky, but I was so happy because it was a long time ago that we didn't win a trophy as well, and just want to replicate the same, but sharing it with our people.
I was going to say, just having that experience where it was empty sort of motivate you more to be back there at Wembley for 80,000.
Yeah. That's what we want. I mean, and we had some taste. It's not the same when we won the Community Shield a few times, but we won the big.
Some taste is not the same. What? Oh, oh, this is laughable, man.
Once, and we won the big ones in front of our crowd.
James, yes, you mentioned that you had a sort of transformative job when you came in here. Amorim was obviously got into United in the same kind of time of the year as you came in, when it's going to.
Again, why these journalists keep mentioning our football club for? Is this meant to be an Arsenal press conference or what?
3 days and no time to train. I mean, how hard did you find that during that first period to sort of implement what you wanted to do when you had no training blocks?
Well, I had that Ruben has much more experience that I had at the time as well. So he's in a better place, and there's no COVID. So I think he's got better options in that case. It is tough because obviously you need time to implement your ideas, especially your way of playing. And
time for what? Time for what exactly? Yeah, it's like these managers who have won domestic titles in like other leagues and that. What phase are they in? It's like this excuse saying you need time, this and that. Trust the process. Yes, I know Ruben Amorim needs time, right? Because he's not got his own players yet. I'm not judging him until he's got his own squad of players. Then I will judge him fully. But this trust the process nonsense, it's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Jarring.
explaining that, and when you have that many games, is tricky. So I understand.
The first time he's had a clear week to work with his group before the Liverpool game. In the video analysis you've done, did you notice different things in United because of that week?
Yeah, it's true. They play a little bit different as well with the personnel that they use, the location of certain players that they have. The characteristic of the players at the end dictates as well what they do, where they have more threats on both sides, 2 feet in behind, because that's at the end what determines the behaviors of a team. And it is different the last few weeks to when we played them here at home. So I'm expecting a few different things, yeah.
Okay, last couple in the last section. Firstly, Philip here at the back there.
Hi.
You right said after the Newcastle game that you need help from the ball because if it carries on like this, it's going to score. Is that? Do you agree with that? What's your response to that?
I have so much support from the board. I continue to have it, and we are all seeking and willing to do the same, which is to win the maximum amount of football matches in the way that we want to play, to achieve ultimately the goals that we want to achieve, which is to win trophies, and that support continues to be there, but we have our limitations.
Always seems to be so much external noise, whether it's from ex-players or social media. How do you personally deal with that? Because there always seems to be someone saying, you know, you what you need to do.
Sorry?
There always seems to be someone telling you what you need to do in terms of like ex-players or social media or fans. How do you personally deal with that?
I mean, that's their job as well, no? To have their opinion and to put them and present them and give the right reasons to do that. So for me, it's not a problem at all.
Oh my goodness me, man. What a load of banger mash waffle there by Lego Heads, honestly. What on earth was I just listening to? Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Right, let's read more in his chat. Oh, makes me want to bang my head against the wall, man, listening to that. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Right, let's see. Gosh, you guys have been going crazy whilst I was listening to that press conference. They are League Two. Do you like Arteta? He makes too many excuses. If Manchester United kick out Arsenal, I'll be happy as a Chelsea fan. Why are you still backing him when he won nothing in 5 years? It's not 2 seasons, it's 3 seasons. Let's get Henry the Liar to 40k, guys. Rather not, thanks, mate. Give Arteta a lifetime contract at Arsenal. Ty, Igel, Julian are his biggest fans. Faults on Arteta, blaming their poor shooting on the ball against Newcastle. PR excuses, mate. That's what I say to that. Hayden Cox. Arteta is finished. How can you still back him for another 6 years coming next? He needs these sacks. A vote was taken from Arsenal fans. 95% of the population said keep Arteta. Oh, you're too funny, mate, honestly. Havertz is shit, and I'm glad Chelsea sold him and upgraded on Cole Palmer. I mean, Cole Palmer's just a baller, isn't he? Let's get it right. Havertz is a Chelsea legend, Champions League winner. Cole Palmer will leave Chelsea in the summer. I think if he gets a decent offer, unfortunately, I think he will leave, mate. There was no fighting geezer. Anyone just left the North Bank. Jez confirmed it. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Michael, do you see any paying over £100 million to Cole Palmer? Shut up, Arteta. He talked rubbish and he should be sacked. And day night 14, Manchester City or Real Madrid geezer. No top four means Farmer is gone for the pounds. No, not to mention that 80 million loss to Madrid. Yeah, I agree with that. Has Arteta announced the Rashford signing yet? Michael Cole Palmer not going to leave next summer. Do you like Arteta? Again, he makes too many excuses. They keep playing hangouts up front and winning nothing. And then like 14, Man City moving like shit in the transfer window and Morris signing already wrapped up. Cole Palmer will be back there by the summer, whilst Chelsea believe Estefado will land it. Michael, Manchester City could be relegated from the Premier League in their charges. I'm not trusting the process at Chelsea and all that crap because we are not Arsenal. At day night 14, the 1-1 finals will be our lad. It's already been wrapped up. Man City are getting the fine. No more than that. Michael, let's see what happens. Arteta, the legends geezer. Why are you calling him Lego Head for? It's what most rival fans do, mate. They call him Lego Head for some reason. It's a bit like when I used to name Eric Ten Hag the Bald Fraud. That's my nickname towards him. Because it's what rival fans do, mate. Right, let's have a look. Who's lying? Who's lying who I like? He's lying with Kaz. Kaz, a Man United fan. Say less, guys. Say less. We're going with Kaz. This awesome new Man United fan I discovered. So, yeah, we'll go with Kaz. Make sure when you head over to his YouTube channel, you bet Mr. Joshy J sent you over here. Kaz, he's a new Manchester United fan I discovered when he appeared on Lee Gunner's channel. So, I rated someone or YouTube. But yes, Kaz, a guy called Kaz, this Manchester United fan. So I will be back tomorrow with another video, and I'll be doing my match reaction on Sunday, and I'll be doing an emergency meeting as well. Make sure when you head over to his channel, you put Mr. Joshy J Raid or Mr. Joshy J sent you over. Cheers for watching, everyone. Bye bye. Good night, all. Big up to you all in the live chat.